The tablet market has been pretty predictable for years. iPad this, iPad that. But then Xiaomi dropped this, the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra, a massive spec-packed tablet that's been turning heads outside the US. You're looking at a 14-inch high-refresh display, one of the brightest panels ever on an Android tablet, a pro-grade aluminum design that feels insanely premium, and a custom flagship chipset that aims to go toe-to-toe with Apple's M-series and Qualcomm's best. This thing isn't just a media machine, it's built for productivity, for creators, for gamers. Basically, anyone who wants laptop-level power and a tablet form factor. But here's the real question. Is the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra actually good enough to compete with the iPad Pro? And is it worth importing if you live in the US? Today, we're breaking it all down. The design, the performance, the software experience, and whether this is the Android tablet we've been waiting for. Let's dive in. The Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra features a premium build with Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and a matte aluminum body that feels sturdy yet lightweight. At just 5.1 millimeters thick and weighing around 609 to 619 grams, it's comfortable to use for long periods, even though it lacks water or dust-resistant certifications. The extremely thin bezels give it a modern and sophisticated look. Xiaomi retains a notch on the long side of the frame to house the 32MP ultra-wide front camera without adding bulk to the bezel. On the top side, there's a magnetic area for the Xiaomi Focus Pen, while the accessory port on the back allows the use of the magnetic float keyboard, enabling the tablet to function more like a laptop. The Pad 7 Ultra brings a major upgrade with its 14-inch AMOLED display, featuring a resolution of 2136 by 3200, support for 68 billion colors, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and HDR Vivid, delivering exceptionally sharp and vibrant visuals. It reaches 566 nits of full-screen brightness and 802 nits at APL-18, keeping it usable outdoors. Color accuracy is excellent thanks to the low delta E values, while 4800 Hz PWM dimming reduces flicker for users sensitive to eye strain. The 20 Hz refresh rate ensures smooth navigation, and the 3:2 aspect ratio provides more vertical workspace for productivity. Although video content will show black bars, the OLED contrast makes them far less noticeable. Audio quality is another strong point. The tablet is equipped with 8 speakers that produce loud, balanced sound with stronger bass than many Android tablets. Dolby Atmos and high-res audio enhance the immersive experience for movies and gaming. While there's no headphone jack, USB-C and Bluetooth 5.4 still offer stable audio connectivity. The camera quality is far above what you would expect from a typical tablet. The rear camera uses a 50MP Samsung JN1 sensor with an f1.8 aperture, capable of capturing sharp photos with good color reproduction for daily use, and it also supports 4K video recording at 30 and 60 FPS, making it reliable for documentation, indoor photography, or tasks like scanning documents. The 32MP ultra-wide front camera provides more flexibility for meetings, streaming, and video calls. Its HDR performance helps render faces more naturally, even in mixed lighting conditions. Overall, the camera system isn't just an afterthought. Its quality is close to a mid-range smartphone, making it very practical for everyday use. The X-Ring 01 chipset is the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra's standout feature. Built on a 3-nanometer process, it delivers extremely high performance. With a 10-core CPU and a Mortalis G925 MP16 GPU, it competes with flagship chipsets, outperforming the Dimensity 9400 Plus and coming close to the Snapdragon 8 Elite. The tablet variant is slightly more power efficient, but remains stable thanks to a larger cooling system, ensuring consistent performance for heavy gaming and extended workloads. For daily tasks like multitasking, editing, AI processing, and professional work, the performance feels close to a thin and light laptop. HyperOS 2.0 boosts productivity with desktop mode and multi-window features, although some minor bugs still appear, such as animation stuttering or misaligned volume pop-ups. Google services are not pre-installed and must be added manually. Memory and storage configurations are generous, using LPDDR5T RAM and UFS 4.1 storage, ranging from 12 GB by 256 GB to 16 GB by 1 TB. Connectivity is modern and complete, including Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, infrared, and USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 with video output. The downsides are the lack of a microSD card slot and the absence of a 5G variant, which can be limiting for users who work away from Wi-Fi. The Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra packs a massive 12,000 mAh battery, making it one of the best-lasting tablets available. Tests show the device can last over 21 hours of Wi-Fi browsing, over 21 hours of video playback, and over 24 hours of reading in idle mode. These numbers even surpass the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra by more than 10 hours, making it ideal for long work sessions, media consumption, or productivity without constantly searching for a charger. Charging is extremely fast thanks to 120-watt hypercharge, which can fully charge the tablet in about 75 minutes. It also supports 7.5-watt reverse-wired charging to power other devices, though it lacks wireless charging support. The combination of an efficient OLED panel and a 3-nanometer chipset results in high performance with remarkably low energy consumption. As of now, the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra is not officially sold in Indonesia, so there's no local retail pricing. The $950 price seen on some online stores is not the official Indonesian price, but rather the price from foreign markets such as China or parts of Africa. Because these units are imported, it's normal for the price to be higher due to distribution fees, taxes, and reseller margins. So current online prices should not be considered an accurate reference for the Indonesian market.
And that wraps up our full review of the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra. At the end of the day, this tablet delivers a mix of premium design, incredible performance, and a display that's honestly one of the best you can get for the price. It's powerful enough for creators, smooth enough for gamers, and reliable for anyone who wants a do-it-all device without jumping into the Apple ecosystem. But what do you think? Does the Pad 7 Ultra have what it takes to compete with Samsung and Apple in the US market, if it ever officially launches? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.